This is P.O.C. and this is what this is impossible light activity that's appearing on the passenger side. Okay, and the shadows of their cars are reaching across the street. They're touching me while I'm on the sidewalk. That's a means of light activity, while they are stalking seamlessly, systematically on the roads and the highways with the government's evidence against them. Evidence regarding what is necessary, federal prison where the government's conspired your murder through a population, targeting you in an irreconcilable environment. That's audible activity. Starbucks is inside monitoring. They're driving in this engine. This is light that's out of what? When the sun's on the passenger side, the fake sun is on the driver's side of your vehicle. That's what they're all driving in. And that's to commit what is a sex offense. This is an unlawful touching that they're all going to be prosecuted for. And it's impossible light. POC. Possible light. That's not sunlight. That's for the gang stalking purposes of establishments that are going to be prosecuted, like Starbucks, that committed kidnapping. And it's gang stalking with the demons that come and wash their windows. Gang stalking with the demons that come and buy coffee. Gang stalking with the demons that are working at the venue. That's why the fake sun is still here after 7 p.m. through the drive-through window. And those demons have this engineer light on the drive-through wall on the inside of that cafe. Okay, this is POC. I will prosecute through the whole population. This is the exposure, the proof of a conspiracy of a government to murder you. And you're going to prison as a terrorist leader. Committing kidnapping as a police department while you're engaged in this pattern of conduct. They're all driving in that same impossible light activity. Not only is this not the sun, that's why it's still here at Starbucks after 7 p.m. It's not sunlight. That's why it's reflecting into the street, manifesting on the buildings, showing my shadow. They're all driving in that because they're in the same pattern of conduct. Surveillance is underway on your devices. Your body is being monitored while you're being stalked by a population of demons who know that they're driving in an absurd, ridiculous environment that science itself is going to aid in prosecuting them. This is terrorism. This is POC. Open it. Remember the terrorism that they engaged in. Openly, the mentally ill working at Starbucks, engineer light fleeing across, this light right here, fleeing across, slapping me with engineer light while I'm inside, slapping me with engineer light while you're opening the door. They love showing you that. It's going to be played in court to prosecute them, to have them committed for mental illness. It's committed in furtherance of murder. While the airports, mentally ill, psychopathic pacing, this is in the playlist, which you need to look at. Mental illness exhibited by those stalking in planes and helicopters. This is, again, 2 minutes and 28 seconds. This is psychopathic pacing in planes and engineer light and under a fake sun, aiding in what is stalking underway. This is monitoring. These are demons. This is the Nephilim, and the demon possessed are going to be diagnosed regarding their sick behavior. That's no destination. You're stalking in the path, and there are no airports from Terminal 2 and Terminal 4 hovering here. Moreover, they're just engaging in a U-turn. This is psychopathic pacing, stalking me, and I am that's why the fake sun's over me at this same chevron at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like I documented last Sunday. That's why the fake sun is over me in the evening, like I'm documenting when I walk out of this same chevron at 6 p.m. And that airport that is stalking by proving through the environment and through the psychopathic pacing and making U-turns in the sky space in relevant position, they're going to be prosecuted for that. That's the shutdown of the airport. That's the disbanding of the police department. That's the removal of that fire department. Okay, that's the prosecution of a population of stalkers. Your purchase of your coffee, by the way, you've sealed your fate. This is POC.